Hi and welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to make sausage rolls with puff pastry. These are brilliant. Everyone has a packet of sausages in the freezer. Also, puff pastry freezes really well, so I always keep some in the freezer. And this is just a way of jazzing up a normal sausages and turning them into something gorgeous. The first thing I'm going to do is caramelize the onions. This is easy. You just chop your onions, put them in a pan with some oil and just put a teaspoon of sugar on top and keep stirring until they go all brown and crispy. And while you're doing it, it will smell absolutely wonderful. So I think it's one of the best smells ever, is the smell of caramelised onions. And then once they're done, I'm going to leave them to cool, and then I'm going to get on with making my sausage mix. Now, this is how I jazz up my sausages. In here I've got 8 sausages that I just bought at the supermarket. They're just plain normal, I think they were Cumberland, I'm not sure what. There are 8 in here. I've taken the skins off, and all I'm going to do is add 50 grams of apricots, and these give a sweetness to the sausage meat. A teaspoon of salt. This is Za'tar, which is an Arabic mix of herbs. It does have sesame seeds in, so if you have somebody who is allergic to sesames, don't put it in. Use another herb. You could use a bit of thyme or even some rosemary. That would go quite nicely. Lastly, pull them from the side. My caramelised onions. You see they've gone all juicy. They've cooled down, I hope. We'll find out in a minute when I burn my fingers. And they smell, oh, they do smell lovely. If you don't want to do this, you could get some sausages which have already got the caramelised onion in, which would give you a shortcut, but I couldn't get any. I did look, because it does work really nicely with those sausages, and I thought, oh, what a shame. And then I thought, brainwave at night, and thought, oh, why don't I do my own? And I'm just going to dive in with my hands and mix it all up. For the sausage rolls, I've just bought an ordinary, this is, oops, can't read how big it is, 500 grams of puff pastry from the supermarket. If you're feeling that you want to fill some time, you can make it yourself, but most people buy it. Even all the cooks on the telly have puff pastry in their freezers, and it's a brilliant thing just to keep there. Because you never know, it could go on a pie. Brilliant stuff. It takes ages to make yourself, but oops, there we go. I'm just going to roll this out. And I want a rectangle. I'm actually one of these people that if I want a rectangle, I'll get a circle. If I want a circle, I'll get a rectangle. There's obviously something I'm doing wrong, and actually today it's working. I must have done something right today. And there we go. It's about 36 centimetres, not inches, by about 30 centimetres. I'm going to cut down the middle to divide the pastry in two. There we go. And the next thing is just to divide and put half of it down one roll. When we did the test for this to see what they would taste like, one of my cameramen actually managed to eat 6 all in one go. We left him editing in the dining room, and when we went back, a quarter of our sausage rolls had gone. So they must be good. Let's move that out of the way. I'm going to spread this out. He's watching me now, and I think he's planning on eating another 6. Is that right?
Yeah.
Try and spread it out so everybody will get the same amount of sausage meat. All that's left to do now is to fold them over to make them look like a sausage roll. I'm going to do this, well, to start with, I'm going to brush them with a little bit of water. There we go, there. And I'm just going to roll that over and stick it down on this side. Now this is puff pastry, so it's made up of lots and lots of layers. So before I brush it with some egg, I'm just going to slice through. One, it makes it look pretty, and it helps the layers sort of separate while they're cooking. And you get that lovely, light, crispy pastry that is just gorgeous and that everybody loves. Let's do my, oops. See, this always happens. I'm always quite surprised if I break an egg when I'm cooking for this and I actually don't drop the shell in the egg. When I'm not being filmed, I don't have a problem with dropping shells in eggs. I always do it right, but as soon as the camera's on me, I manage to drop half the shell in the egg. All we're going to do is give this a gorgeous tan. This acts a bit like tanning lotion in the oven. So lovely. You want them to come out all gorgeous. I probably should have cut them up first, but I've forgotten. I've done it in the wrong order, making a mess of the floor. I'm going to cut them in half. And then I'm going to cut each half into 3, and then each of those thirds into 2. And that way I will get 24 gorgeous sausage rolls out of this. Now you could just cut them into 6. You can make big ones if you want to. These are just little ones. This is where I could do with a slightly bigger work area. This is the last 12. So you could just have them that size and have larger ones. There we go. I'm just going to get another tray out to put those on, but these are now going in the oven at 200 for 25 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes. You'll know when they're done. They'll all fluff up and be crispy and golden. They are so lovely. You can taste the sweetness of the apricots and that slight caramel of the onions. They are gorgeous. These aren't going to last very long. I hope you're going to have a go at making them. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click the notification button, and I'll see you all again next time. And we're now going to dive in and eat these. Bye bye. Got it written down.
Facsimile.
I know what I'm doing.
Love it.
I'm going to do all the work today.
Yeah.
He's doing weights behind the camera. Because I've got to have one every 20 seconds.
Oh yes, must have coffee every 20 seconds.
The female in her natural area.
Environment.
Yes, sipping coffee.
You're not putting that in.
Oh yeah, baby.
Right, I'm going to do a clap. If it helps, Robert. I'm going to eat our sausage rolls.
Okay.
Cats! Coffee!
Coffee.
Stop his